Welcome to this video where we'll be taking a closer look at the fascinating history of Bentley Motors. From its humble beginnings in the early 1900s to its acquisition by Volkswagen in 1998, this luxury car brand has certainly had its fair share of ups and downs. In this video, we'll explore the origins of the company, its racing heritage, and how it evolved into the successful brand we know today. So, buckle up and get ready for a ride through the history of Bentley. Bentley cars are renowned for their luxurious performance and the use of top-notch materials to cater to the ultra-rich. However, behind the beautiful exterior lies a sad past of the man who founded the Bentley Company. Walter Owen Bentley created a car company that would go on to become one of the most fascinating in the world. He built some of the fastest and most durable cars during the 1920s, winning 5 Le Mans races in the first 11 years of the company's existence. But Bentley's downfall was inevitable due to a string of unfortunate events that would cause the company to crash. Eventually, he was forced to work for his arch-rival at the time, Rolls-Royce. Walter Owen Bentley was born into a prosperous family in London in 1888. From an early age, he showed a fascination for anything mechanical, particularly things that moved. At 9 years old, he bought a second-hand bicycle, which he dismantled to understand how it worked. His greatest passion at the time was for trains and wanted to become a train engineer. At the age of 16, Bentley left home and started working as an apprentice at the Great Northern Railway in Doncaster. However, the automobile was gradually gaining popularity, and Bentley soon realized that cars and motorcycles were not only the future of transportation but also popular in racing competitions. The ability to test his engineering skills and push the boundaries of how fast a vehicle could go fascinated him. Bentley purchased his first motor vehicle at the age of 18, a belt-drive quadrant motorcycle made by a British manufacturer. With the help of his brother and co-workers, he made several adjustments to the bike and began participating in local race competitions. His motorcycle won multiple gold medals and race trials from 1906 to 1908. Over the following years, Walter's love for racing became all-consuming, driving him to compete in the Isle of Man TT, the world's most perilous motorcycle race. Unfortunately, on his first lap of the tournament at just 21 years old, he crashed and failed to win the event in either of his 2 attempts. However, this setback did not deter Bentley's unrelenting passion for racing, and he went on to achieve multiple victories while refining his skills in engine performance. Despite his success, Walter knew deep down that his true passion lay elsewhere, in an area that he had previously viewed as taboo, the car business. In 1910, at the age of 22, Walter embarked on his new career at the National Motor Cab Company in Hammersmith, London. In this role, he was responsible for maintaining and operating a vast fleet of Unix London taxicabs, and though the job was hectic, it allowed Bentley to develop a profound fascination with the automobile's inner workings, especially the engine. However, tragedy struck just 2 years into his job, as Walter received the news of his mother's death. He immediately returned home to pay his final respects, promising his employers that he would soon be back at work. Upon his return, Walter discovered that his mother had left him an inheritance of £2,000. He was faced with a choice: save the money and return to his job, or risk it all to open a car business. Bentley chose the latter, opening a showroom in London specializing in selling cars from the French car manufacturer, Doriot Flandrin. Despite the quick and well-made vehicles produced by the manufacturer, Walter did not approve of the company's business practices. Alongside his brother Horace, he bought out the franchise, rebranded it as Bentley & Bentley, and took over the showrooms in London. The brothers then set to work improving and refining their vehicles' engines, showcasing them at various racing competitions. They eventually set a 10-lap record at Brooklands Racetrack, one of the most popular tracks of the time, achieving a speed of 66.7 miles per hour with their 2.0-liter car. Despite this achievement, Walter was not content with the performance of his vehicles. He felt that they were too heavy and believed that he could further boost their performance by reducing their weight. Several months later, the Bentley brothers embarked on a trip to France where Walter stumbled upon an intriguing decorative piece made of alloy. The metal was lightweight and made of a unique silver material, aluminum. This discovery sparked Walter's idea of using aluminum instead of steel or cast iron for engine pistons, which could potentially reduce the weight of vehicles. However, building a piston of aluminum posed a challenge as it wasn't as strong or heat-resistant as steel or cast iron. To overcome this challenge, Bentley experimented with a mixture of other chemicals and eventually discovered a formula of 88% aluminum and 12% copper, which proved to be successful. The aluminum pistons dramatically improved the vehicle's performance, making them lighter and faster. Walter's achievements on the racetrack gained widespread publicity and press coverage, bringing him and his company into the limelight. However, Bentley's dream of creating his own car company was put on hold due to the outbreak of World War I. During the war, Bentley revealed the secret of his aluminum pistons to Henry Royce, who applied it to his designs for the Rolls-Royce Eagle aircraft engine. Meanwhile, the British government approached Bentley to produce a modified version of their rotary aircraft engines using his aluminum pistons. Bentley's new aircraft engine, the Bentley Bridge 1, proved to be powerful and reliable, making it the most successful fighter aircraft engine in the war. After the war, Bentley was awarded an MBE and received £8,000 for his invention. This capital gave him the opportunity to fulfill his dream of opening his own car company in 1911. With a simple approach, Walter aimed to create a fast, good, and best-in-class car, leading to the birth of Bentley Motors. He and former British war pilot Clive Gallop spent 3 years designing the first-ever Bentley car from a small workshop in Cricklewood. The result was the Bentley 3-liter, an advanced vehicle for its time with 4 valves per cylinder, dual spark plugs, and an overhead camshaft. Bentley quickly took their car to local races and hill climb events, achieving success and becoming a huge phenomenon. But there's still so much more to uncover. In the second part of this video, we'll delve deeper into Bentley's iconic models, notable achievements, and the brand's continued innovation and relevance in the modern era. So make sure to tune in and continue the journey with us. Until then, keep exploring and learning about the incredible stories behind the cars we love. See you in part 2.